It's time to go hunting again. I've got 8 more fantastic bottles that you're not going to want to miss this year. Stick around. Welcome back to That Bourbon Dude. My name is Charles. Today I have got 8 fantastic bottles for you that you're going to want to start hunting for. Some of them are going to be pretty hard to get, and some of them are going to be distillery exclusives. So let's dive right into this. But before we do, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button. It is appreciated every single time. All right, let's take a look at bottle number 1. It's going to come from ASW, Fiddler Encore. They are dabbling in the cigar batch bottles now, but this is what's special. This is a wheated cigar batch. All right, so let's look. The cask that they used for this is going to be a rum cask, maple syrup cask, and an Amberana cask, which seems to be kind of the going trend for cigar batches to have that Amberana in there. What we do know is this is going to be 50% 6-year and 50% 5-year, and the mash bill will be 51% corn, 45% wheat, and 4% barley. But it doesn't say malted barley, so I don't know if that is going to be in there or it's just going to be regular barley. And this is going to come in at a 46% ABV. I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully I can get it. Maybe it will be more readily available than some of their bottles. For me, I may have to take a trip down to Georgia to get it, but I would like to try it. Next up, bottle number 2. Number 2 is an interesting one, and let me kind of explain why this is interesting. I like everything that's coming out of Hard Truth. This specific bottle has an interesting series of wording on the title here. So let me break this down. This is the Hard Truth Sweet Mash Grounded in Truth Straight Rye Whiskey. This is the weird part. Aged in the world's smallest floating rack house. What does that mean? I don't know, but what it means to me, without any clarification, is they aged it on the water. And those of you have tried the Jefferson's Ocean aged at sea, it don't do it. I hope to goodness this doesn't follow along the same thing. But if it does, maybe they have figured out how to do it correctly. Their label does not give us a mash bill or a proof on this, so we're only speculating, but I would have to guess it's probably in that 100 to 115 proof spot, unless they just drop a bomb on us and take it all the way down into the 90s. So that's bottle number 2. Number 3 is one that is always kind of iffy for me each year. It's going to be the Cream of Kentucky Cask Strength. This one's going to be 120 proof. We don't know exactly where they source this from, but it is rumored that it comes from Barton's, and I am a big Barton's fan. So let's hope that it is Barton's and it pulls off a hitter with this one. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an age statement, which kind of hurts my heart just a little bit, because their older age stuff that they do drop an age statement on is pretty doggone good. Okay, next up is one that's got me a little nervous. This is the Old Forester, the 117 series, extra old. Do we know what that means? Not exactly. But what I can tell you is that it is finished in a custom-made, heavily charred barrel for an additional 7 to 9 months, which leads to the extra old. But honestly, that doesn't really do a lot for me. This extra old batch extends the finishing period to 18 months. So we have an 18-month-old finished product. We don't know how long the juice was in the barrel before they started the finishing process. One can only assume it's standard for what Old Forester does, so 4 to 6 years with that temperature controlled rick houses that they use. So that's interesting. And I didn't know that this was batch number 2. I don't remember ever seeing a batch 1 come out, so whatever that is, it is. And it is at the 375 bottles, the little squatty ones. And here's the part. 93 proof. So you're going to take a product, age it, finish it for 18 months, and then you're going to water it all the way down to 93 proof. So are we going to get a lot of extreme tannicky flavors from that? Because anytime you introduce that much water into whiskey that has been aging and finished in a toasted barrel, it gets that weird tannic, like you're drinking charcoal water. I don't know. That's got me concerned, but it says release date's going to be March 25, 2025. I don't know that that is completely accurate, because the rumors that are circulating around Louisville is leading me to believe that it's going to be coming out somewhere closer to December, but time will tell. Hopefully I'm right. If I'm wrong, you guys will let me know, and I love it. All right, next up is going to be a very, very unique offering, and I don't believe that anyone has ever done this before. And if they have, please drop it in the comments. Help us all out. Let us know who did it. But this is coming out from Still Austin. This is going to be a limited release barrel selection single barrel, the Order of Nancy Fraley, doing some stuff again, okay? And this kind of makes me feel like it's a play off of Harry Potter, like the Order of the Phoenix. We don't know, but what we do know is that she has used Oaxacan green corn to make this straight whiskey. All right, if you don't know what Oaxacan green corn is, I will drop that up right there, right now for you. It's cool looking corn. I didn't even know that there was a green corn like that, you know, so we'll learn something every day. This is saying that the barrel dump date is going to be 8/15/2004, so they just dumped it. ABV is going to be 59.3% with a proof of 118.6. Doggone. I hope this is something that we can get all the way up here in Kentucky, and it's not a distillery release only. If it is, you guys let me know if it's good, because I would love to find out. Never had anything with green corn before. Maybe it'll be awesome, maybe it won't. Time will tell. Okay, next one is the one I am the most excited for, and let me tell you why. But first, let me introduce the bottle. It's the Ancients from Redemption. Okay, this is an 18-year-old bottle. This is barrel proof at 109.9 proof or 54.95 ABV. But what's important about this is they source from MGP, okay? So those of you who remember the good old days when we were getting like this super ultra aged MGP juice, well, it looks like it's coming out again with an 18-year, and I am very, very excited because I love ultra aged MGP stuff. If you've had that Redemption 10-year rye, holy crap, that is good. And this is going to be an 18-year bourbon. Man, I cannot wait for this one. All right, next up is one that confused the piss out of me for a little bit until I continued to read the rest of the label. This is going to be coming in from Sagamore, the Kingston Finish Rye. First thing I caught myself thinking, and you guys can make fun of me down in the comment section, I said, holy piss, Sean Kingston is doing a collaboration with Sagamore. How could they stoop so low? And then my eyes migrated south and I read the rest of the label, and then I felt like a complete dum-dum. This is going to be finished in a Kingston black cider barrel. I have no idea what that is. So if you know what a black cider barrel is, drop it in the comments below. Let us know what that means. I did not look it up for you because I know there's so many of you out there that is way smarter than myself. And then I've seen at the very bottom, it says batch 2A. When the heck did the first one come out? Did I just totally miss that? Nobody told me. Nobody freaking told me. But it will be coming in at 110.2 proof or 55.1 ABV. All right, folks. And the next one. The next one is the big boy on the list here. This is the one that everybody is ready for. We all wait for this all year long, and that's going to be the Four Roses LE. This is the 2024 limited edition recipe mashup. So let me give you what's in it, and you guys that are big Four Roses guys, help us all out. Explain why this is important. I know very little about Four Roses, but what I can tell you is when you start dropping numbers like these, this is going to be probably the best one that they've ever put out. So it's going to be OBSV 12 year, which I assume will probably be kind of the base distillate, and that'll have the majority in it. And then we're going to have a OESK 15, OESF 16 year, and a OBSV 20 year. So I assume the 15, 16, and 20 will be the balancing flavors of this with the base product of that 12 year. We don't know yet, but we will know soon enough. I can't wait for this one. Hopefully I can get my hands on it. If not, I will just cry at the studio here and drink my tears. Okay. All right, guys, I really appreciate everybody watching the video today. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that like, share, subscribe. And we also have a Facebook page. It is That Bourbon Dude private Facebook group. We do all kinds of fun stuff over there. Chug videos, cutting up. We post pictures of where you can find bottles, all kinds of stuff. And we are a community there, not just a group. And we take care of each other over there. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the group. And until next time, Bourbon Dude out.